There we go. All right, we've got sound, we've got everything we need. I've got names, I've got transparency, I've got everything you guys need. All right, waiting for everybody to just kind of roll in here. It's been a little bit. I think I've jumped out of the algorithm because I haven't streamed in 2 days. It's going to be kind of a succinct, shorter live tonight, guys. I know it's a Friday night. A lot of people probably won't even be online because they're out doing whatever. I just want to address what happened today. Worst case scenario, I'll clip this live and then share those clips to talk about just what went on. We tracked everything down. It all started last night. What up, James? How we doing, buddy? It all started last night. We definitely had an OG member, okay, someone who bought in. This was kind of brought to us this afternoon. I was at the store and my phone lit up with a couple of texts in the Telegram. But essentially, what it looks like, what it is, I'm gonna let a few more people let a few more people jump in because we're not in. I want to make sure the community at large knows what happened. Because that was a monster hit. I mean, you look at the volume today, the outgoing volume was insane. It was. The sell volume was insane. We had someone that got extremely greedy last night. I don't know if they are chasing green candles, wrapped in sparkles, or what. Just if they're just a meme coin gambler and they got sick of waiting on the long-term gains. Whatever it is, they punched out with a little bit of profit. And then they were shortly followed by someone else. And that is, as always, guys, since day one, I promised you full transparency of what's going on behind the scenes, in front of the camera, everything. And so I'm going to just touch base on this once we get a few more people in here. I'm not even seeing any really the OGs. This might be a very short live tonight, guys. Because I want to make sure that everybody gets this. I want to make sure you guys get the data. Let me throw this. Actually, I'm going to throw the Telegram too. Let everybody know I'm live. I'm live. X and TikTok, my friends. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a lot of. Oh, Turbo Jesus is back. I haven't seen Turbo in a while. Okay. So as of right now, Kevin put it out he put it in the Telegram. Nothing's changed. All right, the coin is still running exactly like it was meant to. The community is still holding. We were literally down one community member. That's it. We've lost one person. That's it. One person did all that damage. Well, two people. Two people did all that damage. One of them was a community member. Another one was someone that was on, not one of the devs, but was on the backside team, on our support team. There was a disagreement that happened. All right. Okay. I see more people popping in now. Okay. So what we'll do is I'll just break it down. So last night we had a monster sale. Monster sale. Let me pull up my charts here. It wasn't a monster like in the long term, the grand scheme of things. But it was 4K, and that's enough to really do some damage in a red market when you're talking about a coin with a $350,000 market cap. Okay. And so what's going on, meme? How we doing tonight, bud? So let me punch over here. I'm going to look at ours. And I'm going to walk you guys through this. We're actually going to walk through it looking at the charts. Because two people did this. And it's completely unacceptable what happened today. All because of two people. Now, granted, we have a whole lot of people left in the chat. And this is the first time I've really looked at the chart on the long range scale. And it pisses me off. I'm just going to put it out there. Positive vibe, guys, because we're doing great. We're pulling green candles. We're on our way back up. I can't be too pissed off about it. We're still nowhere. We're still doing way better than we were after that initial sale on the 5th of February. But I'm going to address this. Let me kick over to the chart so you guys can see what I'm seeing. You guys can look at what I see. There we go. And then, okay. All right. Let me blow this bad boy up here. All right, enough of that. Okay, so right here, this is where the problem children kind of got crazy on us, right? and I'll pull up the historical data on the sales so you guys can see what happened. Let me go down here. Where it's about right here. This is last night. No, I'm sorry. This was earlier today. This was last night, 20 hours ago. You had so it was right around midnight-ish, maybe after midnight last night. Someone who bought in for $900, they sold for $4,489. Okay, in total. This sale right here, though, was only for about $3,092. So that $3,000 sale is this candle right here. This one big ass red candle right there. Okay, that's what this one is. Okay, we had some slight recovery this morning, people trying to eat it up, and then this candle right here also hit us pretty gnarly. All right, this candle was because of an argument that happened in here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Your dev team has put themselves out there. We have worked for you guys. We have lost sleep for you guys. I have sacrificed, I can't tell you how many family nights to come on lives with you guys. I've explicitly told you over and over and over again that this team is never going to do anything that would go against the grain of everything we stand for. Okay, we're not going to do something that would be nefarious or criminal or scammy or rug pulley. Okay, and so basically, what had happened in the background scenes of the dev Telegram, we had one of our members, one of our teammates, not one of the devs, said, "Okay, what's going on here? This looks shady." And we're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, "Well, that wallet received coins from the dev wallet. So what's going on here? It sounds like you guys might be doing something kind of shady." And I'm paraphrasing, right? And so James, Dev James, and this person got into it. Basically, like, hey, James, like, hey, don't question our integrity. Everything is good. We eventually found out after this sale. This is the problem. So, person sold out. They said, look, I've bought in for X amount of money. I'm taking back the money that I put in myself, just the cash that I put in myself. We think they actually took a little bit more, but that's this wick right here because of this person somehow questioning why this candle, this seller got coins from the devs. Okay, so the coins that came from the devs, it came from Daddy Dig Doug messaged me. He had done some of the forensics on the backside. These coins came from they bought in. This person bought in, but they also received a substantial amount of coins from us for winning a contest forever ago when we were still giving away free coins before people started cheating on us every time we gave them free coins. Yeah, so that's where that transaction happened, where they got free coins from us because it was either the meme contest or what. Kevin's still on the road. He put in the Telegram. He's going to actually give me a name later on who it was, so we just know because we kept logs of the people of the usernames that won things from us and who we paid off. As a reward of their winning those competitions, right? So that's where this person got their coins from the devs for free, was because they won a contest. But they bought in, they did buy in for about $900 in total, and they've sold twice so far for thousands. So they're gone. I'm pretty sure they don't have any coins left to sell. Okay, with good riddance. We don't want you. This is like I said, I thanks for hanging out for the last almost 2 months. Clearly you're not in it for the long-term gains. You're a quick flip short selling kind of guy, and I keep telling you guys, reverse DCA. Even if this guy needed to cash out, unless he needed gun to head $3,000.92 and $3,092.99 last night, there's no reason he couldn't have basically slowly taking that money out, but instead, like, he did exactly what I've told you guys not to do, and he dumped. He just dumped on us. That's all it was, right? So that was this guy. This person has been talked to. This person has been dealt with in a conversation. Okay, they may inject that money back into the system. They may not. It's up to them. I don't care. They did, however, they working on the team. They were allotted some tokens from the dev wallet. This candle right here was this person. They were given coins from the dev wallet. They did not sell those. Okay, they said they only sold for what they bought in for over time. And so again, Kevin's going to run some more forensic stuff when he gets back to Philly. He came down here for a big business meeting today. We got some stuff brewing in the background. that could bode very, very, very well for TKB in the future. Is a I can't speak on it until it's public, but it's a business venture that was brought before the devs, completely outside of DKB, completely separate. But the income we generate from that will definitely go towards. I know I'll be investing in DKB. But yeah, so I think there's a part of us there's a part of us that says like this person just go ahead, finish it off. Like I don't know how many coins he got. I don't want him to burn. I mean, if he wants to burn them and just destroy them, that's probably the best thing he could do. But again, if he wants to buy back in, that's probably the better way to do it. That's the better way to play it. Help us drive this thing back up to the $300,000 market cap where we were at. Now that the misunderstanding has been resolved, I think there's a lot of talk that still needs to be, a few more things that need to be discussed. Because again, he was a long-standing member. The guy was with us since like day 2, 3. There are things like we've talked about with this coin. You go back to those first few days, and it was hectic. It was very hectic because this coin exploded far faster than we expected it to. It was, within 5 days we were at $1 million market cap. It really picked up a lot faster than we thought it was. But in that time, we were jumping through every possible hoop. Kevin was missing sleep. Getting everything done with the coin market cap setups, the deck screeners, getting the Telegram going. I know we eventually had someone else jump in with the Discord. Everything that we did in those first few days, and then it was like, hey, we're getting dunked on at night, or we had scammers in the Telegram at night. So we hired this guy out of Europe to run the Telegram at night. He turned out to be a con artist. Tried to extort. He basically accrued a bag of like 62 million coins. Then he tells the devs that he's going to sell every last one of his coins if we don't give him more money. Things went completely awry in those first few days because we were in such a hurried pace. And honestly, none of us had never done a meme. We had never created a meme coin before. This was everybody's first time. Kevin's been in cryptocurrency forever, but he's only dealt with. Caleb's like, I bought 500,000 of the Jeets coins. Kevin has only dealt with bigger in projects. I'm not trying to. This is a low cap project for the time being. He works on very high cap projects. Like I say, he sits on advisory boards. He's not working with guys out of their garage. So Kevin, this was his first time. We did a couple of test sends to different wallets to make sure that the coins were working. Those people ended up cheating on us when they knew they weren't supposed to. And I think at the end of the day, what this all comes down to is it's a complete breaking of trust that we have put in this coin and in the community. And it's nothing that you guys are doing. You guys are actually doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're buying and you're holding and you're killing it, right? But for whatever reason, we've got a few. Oh, he took double. Okay, so yeah, all right, that's what I thought. Yeah, so dude took double what he put in. I'm sorry, he took double what he put in right here. Not just his cash. He actually cashed out profit too. But I don't know. Did he cash out the same amount of coins though? That's what he may have meant, the same amount of coins. Because if he was buying in week 1, then yeah, selling up here, he would have been doubled up. So he would have made more. He would have sold the exact same amount of coins, but he would have done more monetary damage. Either way, it's kind of shitty. So I think hopefully he puts that back in and rides back up to the top with us. No harm, no foul. Okay, all things forgiven. If not, yeah, dude. If I thought this was like again some game-ending thing, am I pissed? Yeah. I'm not going to go negative because I've seen what happens when devs start getting negative in their live streams and then everybody loses confidence. My confidence is peak, bro. We've known since I've told you guys since I started doing the live streams. This is a long-term coin. Okay, whether long-term is a couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years, not years. Whenever the market reverses and we start printing green candles, this coin's going to perform as such. The problem is this though, and this is what really pisses me off. Because again, now let's look at ourselves against Solana. Looking at ourselves against Solana now compared to where we were, this is total BS. All because of 2 people. Okay, now instead of trading all the way up here like we should have been, all right, with this beautiful curve or platform, we're now all the way down here, just barely above, right? So our exponential gains over Solana when Solana turns, they're going to be there. But instead of printing, like the other day when Solana pumped 1.5 and we pumped 2.55, well, now when Solana pumps 1%, we might pump 1.1, maybe one. It may just almost be even. And that's kind of disheartening to see. Again, since we're over here now, we're up here. It's one of those things where it's like we had a plan, we were all sticking to it, and we were doing amazing. And these right here, these two sales, man, that's all it took. That's all it took to drag us right back down 50%. I mean, we've reclaimed a lot. We're down 43%, but we were down way bigger than that earlier. To the point where I've got people messaging me, and this is the thing too, guys. Like, again, I get being the face of the coin, being the one that talks to you guys every night, but it's also one of those things where it's like, I got people messaging me like, well, hey, what happened to my money? Well, you put your money in a coin, man. Like, and I've told you guys, the market's going to do what the market's going to do, but you have to have trust. You have to have trust in the long term. If you don't trust the long term, you're in the wrong coin. And I don't want anybody to sell, because I'm telling you, in the long term, this coin is going to pay dividends, man. You guys are going to make a stuff ton of money staying in this. Again, this is what happens when we buy and hold. Okay, we did good today because you see the green trends here. People were immediately buying in to bring this back up, okay? And then again, somebody pumped out, and then we brought it right back up. And again, we'll be back up here. We will be back up here in no time. Once the market reverses, it'll be a lot easier to get back up there. But we're still printing green. Other than these two monster sells, we're still printing green in a red market. That's still something to stand on. That's something to be proud of. Most of us are still in profit. I am not. James is down 5 figures because he was buying in. He's been buying like 30K, man. He's been buying in against the U.S. dollar. Here, let's go back to the U.S. dollar. James has been buying in to stabilize the coin anytime things started going awry or things started going south. And you guys knew that. We've talked about it. 30,000 at least has gone into this coin. And these two big sales, that's the thing you gotta realize. If he's DCAing all the way in to stabilize these coins with thousands of dollars, dude, he's down over 5 figures right here. Just done. But he's still holding. He's not selling. The devs aren't selling. You know what? He can easily take any of his dev allocation for being a developer on the coin and sell that to make back his money and call it a day. He's not. He's staying in. He's holding his coins. I'm holding all of my coins. No one is selling anything. And if you're still holding, you definitely shouldn't be selling right now because you'd be selling for a loss. Not a loss, but you'd be selling for way less than you will way up here. Now is the time again. Like, he's saying, dude, Caleb just said about 500,000 of the Jeets coins. Buy his coins. That's what we do. They just gave us a whole lot of coins back. They made them cheap for us. Buy them up. That's what we do. But the same again, guys. This is I'm not trying to be a super asshat about it because I can't control people. We can't control people. I can't make people do what they don't want to do. And again, it's like I said earlier. I don't know if this guy suddenly saw something shiny with sparkly booby dust on it, and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go throw all of my money into that. And he pulled all of his money and he ran into that. I don't know. I have no idea what this guy's intentions were, but he's been with our coin for 7 weeks. And suddenly punched out today or last night for whatever reason, and it sucks again. Completely sucks that he did it all at once. He did exactly what we said not to do, and he had no reason to do it. The market wasn't diving. Like our coin was not in a downturn. We weren't like it wasn't like a panic sell where it's like, oh, let me get my profits. No, he legitimately just liquidated his entire position in DKB for no reason, unless it was a personal reason to go throw all that money into a different coin, or someone had a gun to his head and said, give me all your money. Maybe his wallet got stolen. Who knows? But that's where we're at. Again, I'm stoked for the future. I'm a little pissed today. Not going to lie. Not going to hide it. Because, again, we all have that unspoken agreement. But it's a big reminder to me that everything about this coin is built on trust. It's built on community. If people can't, if we can't, we have to lock in. How do I say this? We've promised each other that we're going to lock in. Okay, as community members, we promised each other we're going to lock in. And even if you have to punch out, Don't do it all at once. We've talked about this time and time again. And if it gets to the point where you're like so stressed out, you're like, hey, I need this money right now. Talk to the devs. Come to us, okay? Let's hash this out. Because again, as of right now, we're pushing. Yeah, dude, Wayne, we're definitely pushing forward. We're gonna crush it. We're gonna keep bringing on new people at cheaper prices. Now's a great time to buy in. But we have to rebuild that trust with each other that we're not going to sell and we're going to push forward. And I'm telling you, once we start printing green candles, honestly, within I would say within a week of the market turning, this person that sold for $4,000 a day, that $4,000 will be worth $8,000, $12,000. And then he can watch as this coin absolutely skyrockets and chase us all the way up, and I'm okay with that. So that is where, that's what we do. And so again, guys, there are some very big things happening on the horizon right now with the personal lives of the devs. Good things for the community. I can't go into details. No NDAs have been signed, but there's only so much I'm allowed to talk about out front. And there's only a few things I'm willing to put on live stream right now too, because I've got people watching. But I want you guys to know that we are doing some pretty big stuff in the background, major big stuff, to the point where we can see a lot of our own income maybe going into the coin, maybe some bonus loving from the devs to reward you guys for being awesome, maybe even because we're gonna be it's gonna be good. That's all I can say. Good things are coming. Good things are coming down the road. It's needed, because this has been, I'm not gonna lie, the first 3 months of this year have been, this whole thing here has been a very good distraction personally for me, because the first 3 months of this year have been absolute trash. January, oh my gosh, the fact that we survived January made me feel amazing, because you guys remember when I started this, I was living in a hotel with my family because our house got destroyed from a busted pipe, and it's crazy. And so we're seeing all these really cool things happening now. All three of the devs, we're all seeing great things happen now, because again, you put good stuff out, you get good stuff back. That's what I believe. And we've been putting out good stuff, and we've been doing good stuff, and we're trying to continuously grow the coin so you guys can have money to go do good stuff, and we can contribute to different charities and fill the charity wallet, things like that. So again, we're the devs, dude, our integrity's in check, our chins are level with the floor, man. Our heads are held high, because we know we're doing something good. We know we're bringing you guys along for the ride to just do something great. We're going to keep growing the community. We're going to keep building the coin, build the price back up. Muscle memory, it's not going to take us as long to get back up there as it did before, because now we know the cheat codes to get people in, to get people buying, and get people holding. And again, I warn you guys about it, and then when it happens, it still pisses me off. But cheats are going to happen. I didn't think they were going to happen this low. I mean, guy kind of cashed out, and he sold the bag pretty early for not very much money. I know $4,000 is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but $4,000 in the scheme of $400,000 is not a lot of money. And he punched out early. He punched out way too early. It was not smart. Not smart. Yeah. So we'll do. That's really all I gotta say about it. Well, on the way up, we're gonna have more people G'd out on us, and we'll just keep on buying it up, and we'll keep on growing. But like I said, when the markets turn green, okay, when the markets turn green, everything changes. Everything changes. A sale like that is not going to hit us as hard. And I'm not going to lie, a $4,000 sale, that was a beef. That was half as much. That's almost half as much as we took down on that first night. Actually, no, it's about as half as much, because that was like 9,800 on February 5th. So yeah, we just basically got hit like we did on February 5th with a double whammy of two major sales. But again, going back to the charts, we're screaming. Like right now, we're just printing we're printing great candles right now. And you got bots. I mean, I see bots trading in for 99 and punching out for 99, and but yeah, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother the other devs. It doesn't bother anybody, because we know what we own. We know what we put out to you guys. And the coins and everybody. This is the thing too. The coin is in the hands of you. It's in the hands of the market. You guys have determined. Again, these were not dev cells. These were members. These were the one guy did work for the team, but at the same time, he was still just a community member. Um, and again, it's one of those things, guys. We control the destiny of this coin, meaning you as the community, not we as the devs. We as the community control the destiny of this coin, and we're doing amazing jobs. Again, you look at the buy pressure compared to the sell pressure today. You've had a few people. It looks like they may have punched out. This guy bought in for $14, and he has been in and out continuously. But he sold for like 300. We got one for like 279. And here's the thing: it's volume. It's bad volume, but it's good. It's volume all the same. It's people making money and moving in and out of the coin continuously. But you see a lot of red candles, a lot of green candles. Most of the red candles are going to be bot sells, bot buys. Like this guy is down. Where he bought in for 1,600, he sold for 500. These are over multiple sells, 22 transactions, and he's down $1,100. That's a bot. So these right here, you're looking at these MEV bots. These little, they're just trading percentage base. It sucks. But the thing is, like I said, we priced these guys out before, and these two D-bags brought us right back down into Botville. So we're going to have to fight our way back out of that. All good. We're going to do it. Not a big thing. It's all good stuff. I just don't want you guys to look at these charts. I don't want you to look at, oh, wow, nice, beautiful, good buys coming in. A lot of volume. Nice wall of green. You'll love to see it. But you have, again, you're looking down here at these reds. The red sells for $3,900, right? That was the one guy. It happens. Can't help it. Can't stop it. All right. But what we can control are the greens, and as long as we have more greens than we have reds, the money will come. The prices will come. The market cap will come. Everything is going to be dope. So again, not worried. Just kind of digging in and doing what we do best, right? Recovering. And then one day we're going to go from recovering to just absolutely thriving. I mean, the market cap's already up almost 10,000 just since I went live. Again, sorry, I closed out my text messages. So that's where we. Oh shoot! Hey Kendra, did you get that? Never mind, it's right here. Nothing. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we are. Life is good. Life is great. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit shorter live tonight. It's a Friday night. Everybody's got stuff to do. If you guys have any questions, I just really wanted to get in here and address what happened today. It was very important to shore up the confidence of the community. Because again, guys, I mean, we're here for you. We're working for you. We've always treated this like a second job, and we're not going to stop now just because we got people just doing stuff. Stuff happens. We keep pushing on. But I really want to get back up here. So we got to go from here up to there. Oh, you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing. I'm an idiot. But no, again, beautiful wall of green coming in. Just continuous buys. I got one person here has bought in twice. Are they a new holder? Looks like they've bought in twice for 198. They've sold nothing. You've got some major buy. I mean, 160 coming in. A lot of our target audience doing what they do. So a lot of $5, $10, $15 buys. Love that. None of the sales really hurt us. Not even looking at those. Big buy here earlier for $400. That's good. This person is currently, they have, I think I watched that one happen in the Telegram. This person's accrued $2,500 worth of DKB, and they haven't sold a single thing. They're still holding 77 transactions. They've continuously bought in. Notes of encouragement from people, just saying thank you for going live. But yeah, so we're gonna go. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep pumping the candles. Like I said, we've got buys coming in continuously here, and that's all it takes, man. That's really all it takes. Just people are, again, we're back in kind of a price discovery zone for some people, and again, this I'm gonna go back to the charts. Sorry, I gotta go back to. I'm looking at the charts, but you guys can't see what I can see. And I want you to see what I'm seeing. So this right here, go back. All right, so like this right here, okay? If I'm looking at a chart, okay, and I see these monster hits, right? Normally that signals the death of a coin, a meme coin. Normally meme coins die here. Just like I told you guys, they normally die here as well. Look at this. I want you guys to do, let's do some comparison here. Look at this guy, this big gigantic red mudslide of death compared to this. It's not even a quarter of the size. But the thing you want to look for is this. This is the correction, guys. This is what shows us that we're not dead. Okay? There's no more red. We're fighting back against it. We're pushing to the right. Life is good. We're going to keep building. We're going to get some more bodies in here. The more volume we have, that's the thing. Right now we're at 12,000 volume. It's a little lopsided, more to the sell side, but that's expected because you had these asshats that wanted to do 2 monster sells today. And again, Justin, what's going on, buddy? I was just addressing everything that happened today and this drama-filled awesomeness that is crypto that we try to avoid. Like, I don't do drama. Just since we've gone live, though, guys, I will tell you we've gone up 5%. 5% just since we've gone live. So we do, again, in summary, this guy just got greedy. He took his entire bag with him when he left. It was someone who had won some contest from us. They'd won 500,000 coins from the devs. At some point in time, Kevin is going to track down whoever that is whenever he gets the time to do that. Based on the wallet address, if we still have that data, we should still have it. This was actually a member of the team based on an argument that happened here that they punched out. And it was a misunderstanding they got that this person took the wrong way, and definitely tried to question the devs' integrity. We fired back, and they pulled their cash investment. They still have they were I will say this, I will give them credit. They did not sell any of the DKB that was given to them as compensation for them doing the side quests on this coin that they've been running in the background. So that's good on them, but they did take back their initial cash buy-in, plus actually what they bought in for an X amount of tokens, they sold 100% of those tokens that they bought, which was actually double the price that they paid. So they doubled their money. Hopefully they come back. I would like to see them come back. They are welcome back. I think hurt feelings go away as long as dollar signs are showing. So that's life. That's business. That's the way things work. So, but right now, honestly, the way we're kind of doing this up curve, I'm digging it. I got some really solid buys coming in. Just continuously pumping. Just continuously pumping to the right, guys. Right and up. The coins are on sale. We are approaching 170,000 market cap. I don't know how much longer the coins are going to be on sale. So if you got people that want to get in now for a discounted price, now's their chance. Now is the chance for them to get in for a discounted price, because it won't be here for long. But anyway, yeah, so now that that's done, those two Jeets are out. We now have this beautiful little upslope forming, which shows us correction. It shows us that people are getting back involved. Again, this person, this GPOK wallet, I am hoping that they are in the chat. I'm hoping they're at least in the TikTok view or in the X. Again, if you're not a member of the Telegram, please head over to the Telegram, darkknightbaron.com. Jump in there with us and be a member of this community. Understand what you bought into, and that you are more than welcome. It's not just a this isn't a bot. I don't think it's a bot. Definitely not a bot. They're just it's gnarly. It's like they're putting in 100 and. Maybe they're just testing the waters before they just do a gigantic dump. Maybe they understand that if they do a gigantic dump, it'll cause a big green candle that would completely attract the wrong kind of people. And nobody wants to be exit liquidity. So, oh wow, that hurt. All right, cool. So, I'm a fan. We're up 6%. Up 6% since the live started. And we'll keep, like I said, we'll keep trading to the right. This isn't that bad. It's not that bad. If you look at the previous low to where we are now, the previous low was here, trending down to there. That's really not that big of a slope. So there to there. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of a dip. It's definitely not as bad as we've seen in the past. This one hurt. Okay, look at all these different times this coin should have died. Okay, and it didn't. From here, we came to here. Oh no, it's dying again. This sucks. Oh no, let's keep going up. We're going up. Oh, dude, we're dying again. This sucks. Still not dead. Still not dead. When we get over here, no one's even thinking that we're coming close to dying at this point. We're just like, all right, some more people just took money, and we're gonna keep on pushing. Got great buy-ins coming in right now. Start totaling those up. All right, so I guess I can dox the buyer because they're texting me. So James, it's actually James that's buying in right now. That's the dev James is buying in from this wallet to get the green candles moving, to get us back up to where we need to be. If you guys do a total, you total up all the purchases from this GPOK wallet, you're going to see that it's James putting in $1,000 to again stabilize the price, bring the coins back up, and get us back into a green side where people will look at us and say, okay, they're recovering, they're good, they got good dynamics, they got a good team, they got a great community, because that's what we do, right? We build the community, we do good things for each other and help each other out. It's the most altruistic coin in crypto. You're not going to find any... Dude, you're not going to find this anywhere else. It's not going to happen. And that's the thing. James takes a lot of the financial risk in this. I won't even pretend that he does not. He has taken a large financial risk and investment in this by continuously doing stuff like this for you, legit for you guys. Okay, this is purely for you, and thanks, James. James is awesome. We like James. All right, so again, I'm going to wind it down for the night, guys. I'm going to go spend some time with my more than beautiful wife and catch up on... She just got back on Wednesday, so we're still catching up on shows that we missed. And just, it's a thing. It's a thing. You got my cuddles, bro? You got to cuddle your wife. If you don't cuddle your wife, you're not... What's the point of having a wife if you don't cuddle? Ugh. There are guys that will go through their entire marriage sitting in a recliner and their wife's on the couch. Like, how do you do that? You got to get the cuddles and the snuggles. Anyway. So, are there any questions about anything else that went down today? Anything that happened? Where we're headed? Is there any ambiguity on where we're headed? Because all I see are green candles and dollar signs for everybody that's in this coin right now. Big ones, big candles, big dollar signs, and life-changing wealth as always, guys. I can't promise you anything legally, but mathematically, I can tell you that that's where we're going. So I want to thank you guys as always for being a member of the community. I want to thank you guys for being in the Telegram, hanging out with us. If you're new here, if you're just passing through, please go to darkknightbaron.com. Join our Telegram, no purchase necessary. Get the warm and fuzzies, come hang out with us. You'll understand why the devs, well, one dev in particular, puts his own financial well-being up to keep everything afloat for you guys, to keep people attracted. This dude just puts makeup all over these charts and attracts people in. And then they become great community members, and we're all hanging out together. Dude, Caleb, I wouldn't be a part of this project if I couldn't be honest with you guys. So that's the way it is. That's who I am. That's how I roll. That's the example I set for my boys. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm never gonna double cross people or be shady or be a scammer for a couple $100. Like, what is that? Like, come on, man. You guys are we're doing it for the right reasons, and that, again, you put good things out there, good things come back, and we're gonna keep putting good things out there, whether it's time, talent, or currency. We're gonna figure it out, but we're gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna make this thing explode. And when the markets turn, we're all going to be celebrating our way all the way down to Turks and Caicos, and it's going to be awesome. So, again, if there's no more questions tonight, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys, as always, for being a member of this community. You guys rock. If you're not a member, go to DKB, darkknightbaron.com, join the Telegram, buy some coins, hang out with us for a while. And like I always say, guys, Jesus saves, God is good. Go out and do something good for other people because it'll make you feel good. Y'all have a good night.